Hello, this is Falterfire, and this may or may not be the final episode of the Fresh Start playthrough. I said that my goal was to get a win with each character, and right now we are down to just one character that we have not won with yet. That character is Drophus. So we are going to do quick play, because I still think quick play is quite handy for the double upgrades and the double rests, and we don't have that many cards to work with anyway. So we are going to see how this goes. I had been alternating characters, but obviously if this is the only character we have left, this is just going to have to be the only character that we play. I think I like the Shrouded Icy Cure here. And I like it more than I like the Evade, I think. We get a little bit of free evade anyway. Yeah, so I get that kill. We'll take a Sanguine Melody. Having a second heal seems pretty good. Get to evade both these hits. So one of the tricks with Sanguine Melody against these dorks specifically is that it is only if an enemy has lost life this turn, which can make it harder to trip sometimes against Dweils, which are mostly shield. So just take that hit to the shield. Out. Let's do that. Alright. Hardened Shell is okay. It's not amazing, but it's okay. Going to get to evade this hit. We are now bleeding. Bonk, 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 which is fun. Let's go Life Tap, Blood Blast. Heal up to as much as we can. And we'll just get the kill with these Blood Bursts on our turn. It's not worth doing the Sanguine Melody. Relentless Assault seems pretty okay. Just a bunch of damage. Plated seems pretty good. We're gonna cut one of the slashes. Being leeched is annoying, but don't think it's worth playing that. I think we just poison we are morally less good against, but is it the slash or the hobble? I think it's the hobble. Yeah, we probably end up losing at least a little bit of health here, but what are you gonna do? Gonna play that, which lets us focus. Yeah, we're just gonna get this kill. Yeah, I think we just take the Vampiric Needle. I think we upgrade the Sanguine Melody and a focus to get the mana. I think we're gonna cut the Slash, and I'm not a huge fan of Blood Blast. It's just kind of an awkward card to play a lot of the time. And we tend to be okay on ways to manage things just with our other stuff, so. But yeah, if we pick up Icy Cure, I'll be very happy with where we're at. Let's go punch you for some damage. Definitely gonna play that, because that's very good against that. Get a little bit of health back there. Delicious. So we're going to punk you out of existence. Punk you out of existence. Kind of bad luck on not finding this, the Sanguine Melody, but there it is. We may as well actually heal up to full. So we can end the fight at nearly full health, which is pretty good. Flashbang is actually okay-ish for us, because it will make all of our Blood Burst for the turn more powerful. But it's not the most amazing thing. I actually don't hate Divination because it's one of our only ways to get wits. I think we take that. I think we take the free burst of mana because there will be turns where we have a bunch of blood bursts and we want to be able to just get a lot of mana for them. So the plan here is to freeze ourselves, which we can do by going bonk, bonk, bonk. Heal ourselves to full, and then freeze. So yeah, we can freeze ourselves again. And each time we do that, it gets progressively harder for us to get frozen. So that's worth 10. We could actually, can we freeze ourselves again, or do we just get close? We think that's 10. That takes us to 13. So we can't actually, takes us to 19. Yeah, we can freeze ourselves again. We got way more out of that week than I thought we were going to. Oh, it's because of how, I think it has to be because the weak applies to the powerful. Maybe? I don't know. We still have wits, so we don't really need to play that again. I think we may just want to take this hit. Yep, now we have plenty of mana to work with. We can mend. Oh, I didn't realize we were on that close to getting frozen. Doesn't matter, we do still just get the kill. And we get the Icy Cure even. What do I cut? If I cut anything, it's the Divination. Divination is somewhat medium. Yeah, we'll cut the Divination. So the big reason to keep the Relentless Assault is that it's a way to fight drakes in the next area. Alright. Playing that was silly because we're just going to evade this. I wasn't thinking about that. Apply weak to everything. We're going to evade this hit anyway, so we may as well just do that. We cannot get to exact 0. I think. Nah, that seems okay. Alright, we are frail. Now is a good time to do this. Can't quite get lethal here. I think we set this up. So we just reduce the healing that our enemy gets to do. Gonna heal a little bit here. And I don't hate Corrupted Blast. I need to pick up more mana cards though. I should have taken the focus. I have to prioritize mana cards more when we get to the next area. Boom here, which is annoying, but... Wow, okay, so they're up for blood this turn. Just is a thing that happens sometimes. We are going to explode. Minor details. Alright. See, especially if they don't attack this turn, we are golden. Yeah, because now we can just go ponk. And... ponk. I shouldn't have played the Sanguine Melody. I wasn't thinking. Should have done the math. I think this is better than that. And I think Nature's Blessing is actually pretty good for us. You're going to upgrade the Relentless Assault and the other focus, I think. We're going to remove... Hardened Shell is one of those cards that, like, depending on the turn you draw it, is great or nothing. I think we may cut a one of the Blood Strikes. And maybe the Corrupted Blast. No, I think we're fine. We'll leave it. Okay, so we have a shot at Gleaming Aegis, which, as we've seen, is a very, very useful card. So we're definitely going to save our reroll for that. Start here and see if we can get a cornered focus. So our plan for the Drake is that we will draw Relentless Assault, and that will deal with all that pesky evasion. And then, actually we can see what we're going to draw. We're going to draw exactly Focus Plus and Life Tap. That seems like a good trade. Get dunked on. This does conveniently let us get to exact 0. We'll take a Mana Shield. It's not the mana card we were hoping to get, but it's a mana card. So the other nice thing about Nature's Blessing is it means that Mystic Ritual is very good, because this will reduce, if we alternate Mystic Rituals and Nature's Blessings, we end up at flat 0. Or we end up at 0 Arcane, so we don't have to worry about that, which is very convenient. Alright, so we are going to get... No, we're not going to get Arcane proc here, because we have the advantage of those evasions. Might as well use that heal, even though it's only for 2, because we're pretty close. That gets us close to the kill, and then this will result in us exploding, but actually in that case our best bet is we do this, which causes an explosion, so then we can heal and kill without, and that puts us at either full health or very close to it. Let me check. We are at sorry, my brain is blanking. 132. Yeah, we are at our max health. So you're absolutely doing Nature's Blessing here. Draw more cards. Go and hobble. Can we get to... Yes, if we play the Sanguine Melody, we can play the Focus, even though Sanguine Melody doesn't do anything for us here. Alright. Draw some cards. Let's draw more cards. Alright, I was hoping that we would find one of our Focus Pluses there. But that's still pretty okay. We're taking 18 plus 12 is 30, so if we don't heal, we will lose some recoverable. Let's play that then. Alright, so we can mend. Making progress, and we have lethal in hand, so ideally we get a heal, but if we don't, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, see, this is again where, like, I keep mentioning, like, Sanguine Melody can be a little bit awkward, where it's like we can get this kill, but if we do, the fight ends. Hone is okay. Alright, so we're really hoping to see a Gleaming Aegis here. Min seems okay. I think. Yeah, this works out. Into Hone, into... So we don't get Arcane proc yet. We will probably get Arcane boot. No, we won't, because we're going to Nature's Blessing. Haha. Oh, we will off of that, but... minor details. Well, maybe with the Hardened Shell. We'll see. I think we can't afford to play the Mystic Ritual because we just kind of don't want to explode. Oh, we can't play... I was thinking we were going to play the Icy Cure, and that was going to get us to 0, to exact 0, but that's not actually going to work out well. Okay, yeah, so we do get exploded. But we don't take any damage. And we end up pretty low overall. So, go bonk, bonk, bonk. I think we just do weak here. We are going to get Arcane leaked, which is annoying. And that means we are going to explode. Alright. Then we explode again. Alright. So we do now get to get this kill. We don't get any mana if we play that, so we're not going to. That doesn't quite get to lethal. I think it is probably worth playing this. I should have played the Hone. That one's on me. Boom. Okay. Alright. Reroll. Gleaming Aegis. Thank you. And we'll take the critical chance. That seems pretty okay. And here we go. Alright, we can end with that. Alright, which does actually only spin one of our Aegis. That is the downside to the Icy Shield plus Gleaming Aegis, is that the Icy Shield will eat up our Gleaming Aegises. But, you know, minor details. We will Hardened Shell. Let me think. Alright, let's... Oh, I may not actually wanted to do that. It'll be fine. Oh, yeah, it's definitely going to be fine, because we can go Corrupted Blast into Nature's Blessing. Into Hobble. And then we could have Hardened Shell, but I'm okay with just doing some damage. Oh, whoops. I keep doing that on accident. Do I keep not thinking? It's fine. I'm debating if I want to Bloodburst here or not. Because I also want a Hardened Shell. I think we just Gleaming Aegis into Hardened Shell. Alright, we get a little bit of Arcane off from that. Because, we technically get whatever off of things. So if we draw cards, we explode twice. Doesn't seem like the best use of our time. We are going to explode anyway because of the rune. But we are not shocked because alright, so yeah, we took a lot of damage there, but it could have been worse. That seems pretty great for us. I think we upgrade the Nature's Blessing. And we may upgrade this because the extra purity is always nice. Especially if we're going to keep playing the Icy Cure. And I don't think we have any removals we want to make. that. So we're not going to be set on fire. So this attack, the reason they're doing 0 damage is because that skill is based on whether or not we are burned, and we are not on fire. Because being on fire seemed bad, so we chose not to be on fire. And we're going to go ahead and do that, which will cost us our other purity stack, but minor details. So it's Mystic Ritual into Focus Plus. Hitting the egg is just not super worthwhile because we just can't ever get much damage out on it. I think we actually just do this, as silly as it is. And then we can go bonk into setting that up. Haha. Oh no, we're taking 1 damage. Oh, we're taking 5 because of the powerful. Okay, well. Okay. If you insist. Dunk. Alright. Yeah, Gleaming Aegis protecting us from getting set on fire continues to be just very helpful. Alright. So we can actually do this. And we still block the burn. So it's a long fight, but it's a fight that goes pretty well for us. Bonk. Power Surge is okay. It's not amazing, but it's okay. We may not need the Corrupted Blast anymore. Nah, it's fine. Well, is it? Yeah, I guess. The Mend is actually kind of tempting to cut. We may not need the Mend anymore. Since we have the Icy Cure and we've got the Nature's Blessing, we've got the Sanguine. And the Vampiric Nail. Yeah, I think the Mend is probably the least valuable here. I'm fighting Ruby Dragon, which I think is probably one of the easier ones, especially with our Gleaming Aegis. Speaking of, look at this completely reasonable number of amount of shield we have, courtesy of our overshield from healing. So I think we go Donk Donk. So, haha. I still don't know if we can actually get this kill, but you know, I had to try. Okay, so I think we get one more turn that we can hit it, so there's a chance. And it's not tough, so we only need... Nope. We are going to be 1 mana short of being able to get this kill. It's tragic. Oh well. In that case, let's just do that. Deciding if it's worth playing the Nature's Blessing. We can get to exact 0, so we're going to do that. And then go and hobble. Gives us a whip, which lets us draw an extra card. To draw 4 cards. Oh, I should have played this first. Bonk. Bonk. And then just funsies. Bonk. It's very unlikely that we actually get this kill here, but, you know. What else am I going to do? Alright, now we actually fight. So we can reflect, which is going to mean that we just take a whole lot less damage this turn. There we go. Arms race is actually pretty okay. I don't think we need either of those. We'll rest just to be safe and up our max health. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about this particular fight. We'll draw cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that will draw us to exact 0. Going to Hone and Power Surge. Into Arms Race. Alright, and now we just casually dodge that. So we're going to Relentless Assault the minion. And we're not going to play this because we want to save our purity. I think that it's worth doing this, even though it means that we are going to get set on fire. Because I think just... yeah, just getting... Alright. We are now frail. But... which means that we will actually get set on fire here. The frail isn't the reason why, but because we ran out of Gleaming Aegis is why. If we draw, we will draw into Mana Shield, Predicted Nature's Blessing, which might be worth it. Sure. Now let's just do that. So we now get punched for a bunch, but not enough to take us below recoverable. And then we just finish off. Yeah, I would say that this is going very well. Second Vampiric Needle isn't awful. That's not great. It does do technically 10 and 6 to all enemies, but that's just not that much for 5. We may re-roll here and just hope we find something better, because I don't know that I want a second Vampiric Needle. Yeah, Aether Storm is a lot better. We're going to upgrade the Aether Storm, we're going to upgrade the Elemental Strike, I think. And I think we don't need the Blood Strike necessarily, because a lot of the reason that I was well, we do have Arms Race. But I think that Blood Strike is our worst strike. I think after we Arms Race, we would much rather get an Elemental Strike or a Relentless Assault. And then I think that's the only cut that I really want to make. I will be right back. Again, for you, it's just going to be a very brief blip. All right, returning to the run. So I think we're just going up right path. Well, left path lets us go through 2 Baylator hatchlings, but they're after mid-boss. We have to fight 2 of them. Right path gives us the benefit of fighting, getting a chance at clear focus. This path means that we have to fight through this, which isn't, that guy's, the Watcher of the Swarm isn't too bad. The vessels, though, hard to say. Hard to say. So let's just start with a Martial. They both let us start with Martial Elemental. And then we get another shot at Martial Elemental, and then we get 2 events. I think we go right side. So Purging Waters is the card that we're looking for here. Gonna go bonk, bonk, bonk. Gleaming Aegis. Draw some cards. Play this into Nature's Blessing. We can't hit exact 0. Stealing my mana like a jerk. You guys are just so rude. I don't think you want to play the Icy Cure. So that's going to force a shuffle. Haha. Wreck. I said wrecked him. I darn near killed him. No, sorry. Kind of an awkward hand, but that Frigid Current helps a little bit. We definitely would love to pick up some more mana cards. The Focus Pluses are doing a lot of heavy lifting here, but if we could pick up like 1 or 2 more good mana cards, that'd be great. Purging Waters is good though. Whelming Gloves might actually do some occasional stuff for us. We go for this one. And I think the core may be better than the Magic Plate. Yeah. I think that curse may end up being helpful against some of these enemies. And we want this evasive feather against the first turn of the Baylators. That's why I kept that. Alright, we can hone into, let me think. I think we Corrupt Blast. Oh, this isn't going to let us hit exact 0. That's fine. Come on, give me something. I would have been able to hit exact 0 if I hadn't played poorly. I think we should stick with this, which isn't going to let us freeze, but will let us get off explosions. And then, I think we just are going to set up healing. I knew that was going to get us cursed, but we do still have access to purging waters. Unfortunately, we are going to take actual health damage here. Okay, so purging waters. That cleans off a lot of our curse. I think we're going to draw and hope that we draw into mana. Sweet. Do we get greedy and draw more? No, because we don't have enough mana cards in our deck. Because we only have the life tap as a possible draw. So unfortunately, Banelators do a lot of damage. I think we just have to do this to somewhat mitigate the damage we take. Yeah, so this is another time where it's like if we had more more mana, we'd be in good shape, but we don't, so we are not. So we have to play that. Doesn't do a ton for us, but we kind of just need to save a bit of health. We may still be dead. We may still be dead. I think I've played that to get out of the hand and then see what we draw. So is the Thingrid Melody enough? No. Yeah, I messed up. I thought we were going to be able to kill this, and we weren't. And it is largely because I guessed wrong on mana. We just didn't have enough mana to play everything that we needed to play, and so we died. And that's how that fight went. That one is on me. Oh, well. Okay, so yeah, we got pretty far, but there will be at least one more episode of this. And it may be right away. We'll see.